boy, Coach One Stack, man. We live. We live and in color, man. We gonna be talking about some things today. We gonna get TD Jakes up in here, man. We gonna talk about TD Cakes, Stevie A, all that good stuff. So, man, when you guys come in, smash that like button. Let's get it in. I got an hour to spare, and we gonna get moving. And we gonna get moving. We got here. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man, out of Las Vegas. Make sure you smash that like button when you come in the room. We're going to be talking about TD Cakes today and Diddy and some more things. Who we got in here? The Quiet One. What's up with it, the Quiet One? I bet you going to talk to me if I talk to you. Cornelius, what's up, Brody? How's everything been going, man? And how many days sober are you, man? Shout out to Cornelius. I want everybody to give Cornelius a 7, which is my favorite number, because my man has been clean and sober, man, and he's been doing his thing. Can you dig it? Who we got? One Clark, where you from? And I've been great, people. All right. What's up, Danielle? What's up, Danielle? How's everybody doing today? Make sure you tap the top of that screen and share this like button. Today we're gonna do a few things, man. You know, you guys are family. I call you guys my coach, One Stack Maniacs, but we not maniacs around here. We like to have positive vibes. So, guys, Tampa, okay, Tampa. So if you guys are new to my live, a little bit about me, just know that I am ex-law enforcement from age 17 to age 30. Man, I was a hustler, man, D-boy, getting it, pimp toes, all that shit, cross country. Boom, delivered by God 8 years ago, and here I am, bringing y'all the news you can use. I do these lives, man, to pass on some good information about law and some good vibes about God, so that hopefully, man, we can stay out of trouble, have a better dating life, and become the best version of ourselves and get that body right, people. So how everybody feeling? 9 months. Congratulations, Cornelius. Clark, SC. Hope y'all guys enjoying that weather. I got a new job and back in the gym 5 days a week. That's right, Cornelius. Hey, Cornelius, man, I'm proud of you, brother, man. Hey, man, I want everybody in here, man, to give Cornelius Jenkins, man, applause. My man has been 9 months sober. Tell me God ain't good. Tell me God ain't good. Melanie, what's up with you, Melanie? Where you from? Carla, what's up, baby? How you been, Carla? Las Vegas interviews. What's up? Phil the Philosopher. Hi, from Ireland. I need to come to Ireland. So, guys, today is question and answer day. What's up, Anita? I will stick to your live broadcast room. Love you. Okay. Let me know where you from. What's up, big man? Bruss from the UK? Hey, thank you. Do you know that Jay-Z and Beyonce are moving to the UK? How do you feel about that? And no, I'm not gay. I have no problem with the rainbow community. So before y'all come in here with all that trolling, you know, my lives are a safe place. I don't care about anybody's sexuality. I don't care about what color you are. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about any of that. All I care is that we have some good positive energy. Man, Ireland sounds fun. Mo, can't understand that. Phil Philosopher. Yeah, like and subscribe, people. Mike, I wish I was in the land of cotton those good old days. Swole team, that's right, man. I'm pushing like 450. Can you dig it? Jake, what's up with you? I'm blessed, bro. I am blessed. Blessed and highly favored by Jesus Christ. And do me a favor, guys. Get those likes up, man. Tap the top of that screen. Get the likes up. If y'all been checking out my content, man, I've been telling you, your boy TD Cakes. TD Cakes, what's up, big dog? TD Cakes, he has a 50-man federal federal lawsuit against him claiming he had 50 male members of his church saying that he sexually assaulted them since the 80s, y'all. It's about to get bad for TD Jakes. Fairy trees and a lot of green here. Okay. Why though the likes? Yeah, the likes Nathan, because the likes lets YouTube know that I'm doing my job and people like the content. And you guys only got to tap a button. You know, at the end of the day, man, we're in a world where everybody needs each other. You know, so why not help the next person out by taking one finger and hitting a button? That's it. Why would you not want to do that? See, when I'm on somebody's live, I automatically just like it because I'm trying to help other people out. Because by helping me out, you're helping out homeless people. You know, because I do a lot of stuff with the homeless, and that allows me to get things from YouTube and help them out as well and mentor people. Well, if you don't like it, you know you got. Oh no, Nathan, it's all good. It's all good. Knowledge and sleep. Can you please advise how we can deal with the persecution of Christians and Muslims in Israel? I don't know, and I don't really get on that stuff in my lives, to be honest with you. I like to I like to let everybody have their I like to let everybody have their own you know, I try to keep religion up out of it and try not to touch on anybody's religion. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in Jesus Christ. And my job, you know, my hope is to sit at the left hand of God with Christ and go to heaven at the end of the day. Stephen Furtick. Yeah. Man, TD Jakes, man. TD Jakes is a power bottom. Hey, guys, if you know what a power bottom is, throw a 7 up in the air. If you know what a power bottom is, throw a 7 up in the air. And that is what TD Jakes is, y'all. Because, man, it's sad that, and guys, I've been telling y'all this on my channel for quite some time. I said, man, they found everything at Diddy's house but some condoms. And so you got a whole bunch of STDs that been floating around there now. And, you know, my question, and this is going to be kind of sad, guys. And I want you to answer in the comments with a yes or no. You guys know that Diddy was doing freak-offs with his own sons, right? You realize that. So, and Will Smith was too. Do you think it's possible that one of Diddy's sons could have contracted HIV from him and those freak-offs? What do y'all think? Coolio, Epstein, R. Kelly. Yeah, like what do you think? Oh, yeah, they definitely got Justin Bieber, T.O. Ricky. I don't smoke blunts. How can I be Kimbo Slice and he's dead? Come on, man. Stop being dumb. Stop trolling. The Virtuous Bill. Yeah, they were all hanging out. And see the thing is, I'm going to tell you, guys, I'm going to tell you my theory of what I believe happened, what's going on at the Diddy parties. You can agree with me, you can disagree. But this is my theory of what I think was going on at the house. Not the freak-offs at the hotel, because that shit at the hotel he was convicted of, that is a bunch of bullshit. He was just being a swinger, and he was swinging, okay? But at his house, I believe that people were paying him to come to his house and live out their fetishes. And they was paying him in Bitcoin, so you can't trace the money. That's what I believe. Did Creflo? I don't know. But you know, y'all remember Eddie Longstroke, right? Y'all remember Eddie Longstroke? Where we at? Gady Donnelly say, Coach, no news like Jay-Z news. Man, Jay-Z is done, bro. Come on, man. Jay-Z is finished. Why you think he's moving out of the country? Jay-Z just bought a house in the UK. They moving to the UK. You know, I think he's trying to get out of here before these indictments come. But remember, you heard it on my page first, people. I believe that before the end of the year, this is my prediction, before the end of the year, P. Diddy will be getting indicted on another criminal charge. because he just got those women charges. But what about all the men that he diddled? Because a man is not gonna come up and say that he's been sexually assaulted if he hasn't. I'm talking about a lot of things. Bigger fish to fry. Oh yeah, Virtuous Bell. They actually caught one of his gatekeepers. Matter of fact, what is his name? I don't want to lie to y'all. Give me a second, people. Phil. Trump said he wouldn't pardon him anyway. Trump said that he wouldn't even give him a pardon. Let me ask you guys this. Did you guys see my video that I posted of Diddy and Drag? Throw a 7 up if you saw it. Chilled Out CEO. What's my diet? Here, let me show you, bro. I like showing people my diet. First of all, this is a protein shake right here, man. This is 50 grams of protein. I got 3 of these a day, so that's 150. Nah, there's another country lawyer because Russell Simmons lives in Bali, and you can't extradite from over there either in Bali. Hell yeah, J-Lo should be arrested. Who you think had the gun when Shine went to prison? J-Lo carried that gun in there. Okay, let me show you guys the diet. Hold up, people. Here's the diet. Look. I ate a whole lot of salmon, guys. This the diet right here. This right here, man. This salmon. This is what I'm having for dinner. A whole piece of this. So this salmon has this has 115 grams of protein in it. This salmon. We got chicken, turkey, chicken, ribs, chicken, vegetables, and a whole lot of water, guys. That's my diet. Ooh, matter of fact, gotta take my hydro flask out. We all know he's dragged. Yeah, we know he drug her through the hallway. And see the thing is, off the internet. And the thing is, with Trump, you know, Trump used to be at those parties too. They asked Trump, they said, hey, do you think you'll pardon Diddy? And he gave a halfway answer. But see, what Diddy's trying to do right now, people, Diddy is trying to get sent to a low security prison at Fort Dix in New Jersey. You know, I mean, let's face it. Diddy loves to dress in drag, right? You already saw it. So when you get to a USP, which a USP is a federal penitentiary, well, he's going to be approached by his own race. He's going to have to give up that paperwork. And because they know that Diddy already likes to dress as a woman, he knows he wears wigs, lipstick, makeup, dresses. Well, you don't think nobody's going to turn him into a prison wife? I mean, he's already going to get extorted. We already know that. But don't you know people are going to be taking dibs on Diddy to see who he's going to oil up first? People are going to be taking dibs on Diddy to see who's going to hit it first. And we know they definitely are going to, since he's already dressed up as a woman, somebody is going to turn him into a woman while he's locked up, unless he goes to PC. And if he goes to PC, like I said, being ex-law enforcement, man, when you go to PC, man, when you have a sentence like that, he may have to do his entire sentence in PC, which is 23 and 1. Remember the arrest as a Rock Nation now because of remember urge the rest of assets of Rock Nation now because of Diddy, definitely. Simply Deep, keeping it a staff, Coach One Stack. What's up, Coach? Man, how you been, Simply Deep? What's up with you, Brody? Why do you keep asking me about my hat? I got it off the internet, bro. Please don't ask me that anymore. Now, I don't have the munchies. It's just time to eat. Oh, you know what, John? John, I don't know. I don't have that information about lawsuit that he won. But if you shoot me that video, I will definitely make some content about it. Yeah, God is good all the time. You know what, Evan? Let me get you up out of here, Evan. You one of them people that need some damn attention. And so we going to give you attention and get you up out of here. There you go. Tired of looking at you, bro. Phil the Philosopher, thank you, Brody. I appreciate that. No, I'm not. Yeah, and then he, come on. Now, with Maddie B, let me pin your comment. Let me pin your comment, Maddie. See, and why do you, hey, Maddie, why do you think Mayor Eric Adams dropped out of the race? Why do you think he dropped out of the race? That's who gave Diddy the key to the city. It makes him look bad. That's why he dropped out of the race. Union, I ain't gonna kick your butt, bro. I'm not violent, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Some of y'all watch way too much TV. Clark, you know what? The only reason that I don't post a workout video is, and you might have to hit me on my inbox, is because they're playing music in there, right? So when I do post a workout video, I get a copyright infringement because they playing that damn music in the background. Because I would love to post more workout videos. I'm not frying anybody. I'm frying anybody that comes across my channel. Nobody gets special treatment with me just because they black, white, or whatever. I'm about every color. You could be purple, orange, yellow. If your content comes across my table, that's where I'm going with it. It's just a trend, because my next trend is going to be about the Kardashians. And you guys are going to start seeing my Kardashian posts probably later on tonight. I had to do some more research because the Kardashians are about to get a RICO case. Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, oh yeah, they got a RICO case coming. But I need to get some more information before I start posting on that. You got that. You got the little homie fees. You got that. You got it. Oh, I can't get into the Kardashian stuff right now because I don't want to lie to you guys. That's one thing I don't like doing. I don't like lying to my people, man. I look at you guys like family. So I don't want to give you half the truth of what I know. So when I get it all together, I promise you guys I will have a video tonight. But what I want to know from you, I want to know from you, what do you think is like one of the biggest problems facing this country right now? I would like to know that. What is one of the biggest problems facing this country? You know, we have government workers who are not getting paid. We actually have policemen. Who are not getting paid, but yet they have to go to work every day. How y'all feel about that? Right on, Joel. Joel. That's right, Jesus coming back. Where we at? Big Red. Use subtitles to dub out gym music out. Okay. So Big Red, when I do a gym video, when I load it, if I hit the subtitles, it'll take all the gym stuff out. It'll take all the music out. I got you. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that in a couple of days because I'm off for about a day at the gym. Thanks for the info. Yeah, how can we send Ukraine $400 billion, but we can't get enough money to take care of ourselves? Better yet, why they trying to get it? Why they trying to get rid of everybody insurance? But yet we sending money to all these other countries. You know, we got to take care of ourselves first. But this is why it was so important, man, when I'm telling everybody, man, we need to vote. We need to vote. We need to vote. We need to vote. But people wasn't trying to hear that. You know, now this conversation ain't gonna be no guys, this ain't a conversation of who should have been president. You know, it ain't one of them conversations. But I can tell you, if we had somebody else in office, we would not be going through what we're going through in this country. And we need to use common sense and respect. That's right, Phil. And guys, I want you guys to tell me, what has our president done for the people since he's been in office? Tell me what he's done for us. Please tell me what he's done for us since he's been in office. Hello from the UK. Good to listen to your perspectives from inside the US about your politics. Yeah, Anthony, and how do you guys feel like, do people in other countries and like the UK, are you guys looking at us like Americans are dumb? Like they over there fucking up? Because I already know how Canada feel about us. But how do people in the UK really feel about Americans right now? And believe me, tell the truth because you're not going to hurt my feelings. The president, for one, closed the door for the borders. But, okay, watch this, lawyer. Let me pin your comment. Watch what I'm about to tell you. The president didn't pin shit from the borders. And lawyer, where do you live at, if you don't mind me asking? Because it's a reason why I'm asking you this. Because I'm about to actually put you up on some game. I'm about to put all y'all up on some game. Thank you for the hearts. West Virginia. Okay, you're from West Virginia. Let me explain to you what's going on out here on the West Coast. When you're dealing with Mexico, that's where all the dope comes in at, okay? Through California, through Texas. Them borders ain't closed. They have tunnels. They have tunnels in Mexico where you go through tunnels and you end up in America. And when you come out of that tunnel, you might be in some old lady's back room. And when we talk about closing the borders, why is it that the president is only dealing with Hispanics? What about all the Europeans that are here illegally? What about all the Caribbean and African people who are here illegally? What about all the Asian people who are here in America illegally? What about everybody else who's here illegally? So why are we concentrating on just one race? You don't think that's a little racist? Because guess what? The dope is going to get here anyway. Do you think that the government is not letting these drugs flow here to the United States? They're not. You think they're not getting their cut? I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 48, but you need to go back to the Oliver North days. When you go back to the Oliver North days and the Iran-Contra scandal, and you see somebody named Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross sold drugs for the government. He sold drugs for the CIA to finance a war in a whole nother country. They're never gonna stop selling drugs. And thank you. Hey Phil, thank you. Kendra, the government gets his cut. And then on another note, just to tell you this, get your pencils out. Get your pencils out because I'm about to game y'all up. I'm about to game you up. If you have seen the show called Snowfall, throw a 7 up for me. Big Red. And yeah, and I'm going to tell you about Rick Ross too, because actually one of my best friends, his dad was in the feds with Rick Ross. They were cellies. I could tell you some personal shit about him. Throw some 7s up if you've seen Snowfall. Okay, Snowfall was not about Rick Ross. See, y'all thought Snowfall was about Rick Ross. Snowfall was not about Rick Ross. No, it was not. Snowfall, get your pencils, so you can do your research and you can YouTube this. Snowfall was about a man named Waterhead Bo Bennett. Waterhead Bo Bennett. Waterhead Bo. Go look up Waterhead Bo Bennett and you YouTube him. And what you're going to find out is that is who Snowfall is about. See, a guy named Mario Valenzuela, who was his plug, met Waterhead Bo Bennett and moved him to the Valley. Any of that sound familiar? How Franklin went to school in the Valley? Waterhead Bo Bennett went to school in the Valley, right? He wasn't a street dude, just like Franklin was not a street dude, okay? Oh no, no. Snowfall was based on Waterhead Bo Bennett. You can bet that. That was his. John Singleton didn't pull that up out of his ass. And if you go do the research, you're gonna see that was Waterhead Bo Bennett's story. Because when Waterhead Bo Bennett was also Michael Harris, aka Harry O's plug. Harry O, Michael Harris, is the person who gave Suge Knight $1 million to start Death Row Records. Michael Harris, aka Harry O, is the first black person to produce a Broadway play. And guess who started that play, y'all? Denzel Washington. Go look that up. Okay? Now, Waterhead Bo Bennett and Harry O, they were also the plug of J. Prince Sr. If you read J. Prince Sr.'s book, you will see pictures of J. Prince when he was a dope boy, and you will see pictures of him with Harry O and Waterhead Bo Bennett. Waterhead Bo Bennett was the most major plug coming from the West Coast all the way through the South, up the Eastern Seaboard, and through the Midwest. Yeah. Waterhead Bo Bennett. Now, Trump pardoned all of these people, and they have sold their stories to Hollywood for millions of dollars, and they're making movies about it as we speak. As we speak. As we speak. Y'all worried about jury? Andy, you know about Harry O, don't you? Hey, Andy, you know about Harry O, don't you? And see, Donald Trump pardoned Harry O. He pardoned Harry O. Harry O and J. Prince Sr. Go read his book. See, if you're a reader, you'll see it. You'll see the pictures of them plugged. He was the plug. Oh, Cornelius. Well, Big U. Oh, Big U is done. Man, Big U came out here to Vegas and did that, man. That stuff carried the death penalty. So let me tell you what Big U is doing. Big U is going to be his own attorney, right? And they always say that, you know, an attorney, the attorney that represents himself has a fool for a client. Well, Big U is only representing himself long enough so he can get all of his paperwork, right? Because the discovery would normally go to his attorney. So Big U is representing himself right now so he can see everybody that is snitching on him from his neighborhood. And then it will be. He has a year to go to trial. When you represent yourself, you got a year to go to trial. So what he's going to do is, after that year is up, because he ain't got nowhere to go. Okay, he ain't never getting out. He ain't coming home. The question is, will he get the death penalty or not? So after he reads all the paperwork and he sees who done told on him, because he has access to that, all he's gonna do is say, "Hey, judge, this is too much. I need to get appointed an attorney," and that's how that's gonna go with Big U. But Big U is never going to see the light of day. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, Brody. John Hamilton, your real talk at work line. It's called "Can Pop Up Through a Mexican Who Knows." Oh, see, that's what it's called? It's called a work. Hey, right on, John. I didn't know that. It's called a work line. Yeah. They got so many tunnels. Lawyer, they have so many tunnels that lead from California over to the U.S. where they smuggle the dope in, man. Do you think come on now, America has cameras and satellites that can zoom in and see a booger in your nose halfway across the world. You think they don't know about them tunnels? And let me let y'all in on a secret too. When Trump got in office and he sealed that border, this is why so many people are passing from fentanyl. The Mexican cartel flooded the United States with fentanyl. Nightcrawler. Guess who controls the music our kids that listen to? Jay-Z. And Andy Bonapower. Harry O did deserve to walk, and I'm glad he's out too. I'm glad he's out. Drugs will never be stopped. Cornelius, no, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Kamala Harris supporter either, but I only have one choice out of the two. I don't personally know either one of them. But like I said, what has he done for you? Tell me what everybody in these comments, I want you to tell me what Trump has done that benefited you. What has he done that benefited you? Tell me how he's put some money in your pocket. Tell me how he's lowered your insurance rate. Tell me what he has done for you, the people, because all he has been doing is lining his pockets. And if you're not familiar with politics, people, as the president, you're not even supposed to be getting money off of different ventures, business ventures. That is a conflict of interest. You're not even supposed to be doing that. Oh, my lenses are dirty. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, man, even players mess up. It's all good. Welcome to Death Row. And 23, Clint next. See, I knew who Harry O was back in the day, man. See, you might just now be knowing who he is, but he was that guy. And that's who supplied Jay Prince Sr. back in the day. Tell you something else you didn't know. Jay Prince Sr. gave Run from Run DMC, he gave him his first Rolls Royce. Gave it to him. Gave it to him. Yes. Hey, Otis, I like that big through. I like that big through. I like that big through. Big red. Oh, you a little tired, man. It's all good, Brody. Hey, God bless you all, too. Keep the faith. So, D, they got tunnels in New York? They got those tunnels in New York, too? And Cornelius, you know Puffy's going to get turned into a woman when he goes to jail. Stop playing. You know Puffy's going to be a prison wife. I don't even know why you over here playing, man. You know Puffy, you know Diddy is going to be a prison wife. You know Diddy is going to be a prison wife when he goes to jail. You already know that. He's gonna be somebody's wife when he goes to the pen. You already know that. And that's two different successful businessmen, came from drugs. Oh yeah. Hey, John Hamilton, let me pin your comment, bro. And that's the truth. All the successful businessmen, believe it or not, they did start off by selling drugs. Ooh, my bad. All the successful businessmen, they did start off from selling work. Actually, they all started off like that. Yeah, all the successful businessmen start off selling work. Ryan, no, I'm not. No, hell no. Harry O didn't snitch. Harry O did not snitch. And I can vouch on that one, man. Them dudes, I actually know people who are in the feds. Listen, and I actually thought that Trump was charging like $1 million for a pardon. But I've come to find out from people that was in the feds that I know got pardoned that all you had to do was apply. Trump was on some I'm pardoning everybody type shit. Now, did some people like Kodak Black and Lil Wayne probably pay him? Yeah. But a lot of these people, he don't even know who Harry O is. He wouldn't even have known who Waterhead Bo Bennett is, you know, to even give them a pardon. So he was passing out pardons to everybody, guys. That's what he was doing. Where we at? Argentina in the house. That's right. Yeah, he's just a lesser, well, I don't know. I think he's the most of the two evils because he basically has in a situation where we're about to go to World War III, but that's another question. Ryan, I haven't seen that increase, so I would like to see where that I would like to see where that came from because I haven't seen the increase. I would love to see where that increase came from because I'm middle class and I ain't seen it. And it's a lot of you guys that still think that Trump gave you something because he wrote his name on the stimulus check. Just know for the record, guys, that was your money to get. That was your money. All he did was give you your money back. Jobless claims hit a 50-year low. Man, they tell y'all guys anything on the news. Do you realize how much that do you realize how much they lie on the news? Honestly, do you realize how much Donald Trump lies on TV all the time? Like, for real. Like, you don't realize how much he lies, and there's so many of you guys think just because you see it on the news is true. It's no different than social media. So I could get on the news today and I could say, hey guys, the jobless rate here in the United States has hit a low. It's the lowest of the last 20 years. And people are just gonna believe it because it's on TV. That don't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. You better go watch Roland Martin. Why is everybody so, listen, hey guys, listen, let me tell you about my life. Everybody keep talking about Jews and man, I'm not like that. I don't care about somebody being Jewish. Being a Jew is a religion. It is not a race. Being Jewish is a religion, not a race. And I'm not here to talk about anybody racist. I didn't know they had tunnels though, Brody. I swear I didn't know that. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Where's Phil at? Yeah, he only got 4 years. Like I said, I'm born and raised in Vegas, guy. That's a pimp charge is what he got. That's normally what they give pimps. And normally when they give that to a pimp, man, they giving a pimp, man, he getting time. A pimp is getting time. You know what I'm saying? Like more than some 4 years. Man, they giving pimps 15, 20 years for that kind of shit. Football numbers. But right now Diddy is trying to get sent to a low security prison called Fort Dix, and it's in New Jersey. But see, his kids ain't making it no better on him. His kids are not making it. That's right, Christ is king. His kids are not making it any better on him because you got your son out here getting into a fight the day you get sentenced, okay? Starting shit. That's a real bad look. And he hasn't even got sent to his prison yet. And even with his son, Justin, which is Al B. Sure's son, you have to realize he turned his own kids out. Diddy turned his own children out. Okay? Okay, T-Fear. Diddy turned his own kids out. And so now you got they're victims of Stockholm Syndrome. Do you know what Stockholm Syndrome is? If you know what Stockholm Syndrome is, throw a 7 up in the air. If you know what Stockholm Syndrome is, throw a 7 up in the air. If you know what Stockholm. What's up, Carla? Oh, LeVar, is that right? So is it low security or what? Okay, so yeah, so you got Justin is a victim of Stockholm syndrome. So is Usher. He's a victim of Stockholm syndrome. Definitely a victim of Stockholm syndrome. It happens all the time. And so now you had these men, that give these boys their first like experiences. And now, this is the person that you love. And believe it or not, it's like anything else. You crave that attention. So who's going to be giving him that attention? Because after all, remember, that's not his blood son. And I know you guys are probably going to laugh at me. New York does have multiple tunnels. It's the lane of people who connect from Mexico to New York. I was trying to say it so many. Oh, wow. Okay. They, Allie Carter, y'all don't want to talk about Allie Carter, but Allie Carter told the truth. She told the truth. I'm telling you, Allie Carter gave up that truth off the rip, Allie Carter. And Allie Carter said, this is what Allie Carter said. She said that Will Smith and Jaden Smith, right? Justin and Puffy strapped Justin Bieber down and assaulted him. They took turns. Jerry Young about to be released to prison and they cut the grass. Okay, for furniture. Okay. Do you think Diddy will get sent there? Or does he have too many points? What's up, Jerome? Las Vegas, Nevada. Man, thanks for tapping in. Hey, and also, do you think he has enough points to even qualify to get sent there? What is his points looking like, people? Yappo boy. Now, why you gonna get on Booty Raw, man? I wasn't even gonna talk about Booty Raw, man. Why you talking about my man Booty Raw? I'm gonna have to make a video about Booty Raw. He ain't gonna make it. Man, when Booty Raw get to the joint, man, when he get to the joint, it's over. 5'3", 106 pounds. He better, man, get on my program and start doing him some push-ups, like immediately. Because if he don't, it's over, Hey, Yappo boy, I got a question. Yappo boy, this for you. Is it true what they say about them dudes in D.C.? Everybody keep talking about the dudes in D.C. Is it true? I need to know, is it true? Man, he already called him daddy. You don't notice when Diddy be talking, his voice is always hoarse. His voice is always hoarse when he's talking. That's because he was getting, he was getting pounded. I got to be careful because I got a strike on my page, man, for saying the wrong thing. But yeah, when he gets to that USP, it's over with, man. He's going to be a boy toy. He's going to be a prison wife. He will be turned out. Nathan, no, I'm not. Damn, Chris should have slapped back. Usher still letting burn. Didn't? Yeah, man. Usher is a cold piece of work, man. Thank you, T-Fear, for being my mod, man. I appreciate that, bro. Usher is a cold piece of work because he was the first one. And for those of y'all that's not old enough to know about Usher, if you're not old enough to know about Usher, when Usher was like 12 or 13, Usher's mom signed over custody of him to Diddy so he could go to what's called the Flavor Camp in New York so that he could learn about, so he could learn about the industry, so to speak, right? And so when Usher was 14, Usher was rushed to the hospital because he had problems with his rectum. He had tearing in his rectum, okay? Usher did. And that is when Usher's mom took him back. And for those of y'all old heads like me, And for those of y'all who are, like my age, you'll notice that you didn't see Usher for about 3-4 years after that. And then when you did see Usher again, he was making music. But even Gene Deal tells a story. I don't know if you guys, if you know who Gene Deal is, throw a 7 up there for me. I want to drop a little story for y'all about Gene Deal. If you know who Gene Deal is, throw a 7 up there for me, please. Quincy, y'all did hear Justin is his old boy. Yes. Yup. Okay, so let me tell you what Gene Deal said. When Gene Deal, after Usher had to be hospitalized for what happened to him, and this is before Usher, gave the girl the herpes, before he gave her herpes, Gene Deal was in a suite, like the penthouse suite. So you got Kim Porter in one room with Diddy. Kim Porter's in one room with Diddy. You got another chick on the couch, and this chick on the couch was one of Keith Sweat's baby mamas that was sleeping on the couch, and Gene Deal was in the bedroom. So Gene Deal got up, and Puffy came out of the room from Kim, and he got some fellatio from the girl on the couch. He opened his robe, he got some fellatio right there in front of Gene Deal, right? And next thing you know, oh man, thanks for joining, John Hamilton. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining. Because I got something special for my members only. For those who join my members only, man, I'm going to throw y'all something real special about my personal life in there, a video. And I'm going to show you how I went from being law enforcement to being a D-boy to being a person that moved prostitutes to being delivered by God. I'm going to tell that story in private, but I'm only going to give it to my members, because I can't tell that story out loud. And then you're going to learn a lot more about me. So now, so anyway, back to the story. So Gene Deal gets a knock at the door, and it's Usher's at the door. So Usher, we should learn to trade goods and services with each other first. Hell yeah, no days off. About 200 push-ups. I do 100 burpees. I was a detective. No, it wasn't based on my life. It was afterwards. I didn't get into that stuff until after I left. So Usher leaves Usher comes and knocks at the door, and Usher is looking for the woman, right? That just got done giving Puff some fellatio. So he comes to the door and he's like, hey, where's such and such at? He said, there she is on the couch. By the way, she just got done giving Puff some fellatio. And so this is where that Stockholm Syndrome shit comes in at. He said Usher went right over there to the couch, kissed her in the mouth, actually tongue kissed her in the mouth. And he was like, didn't I just tell you what she just did to Puff? So he, kissed her in the mouth, and he took her on about his way. It was Usher's girlfriend. So even with being diddled, I'm not an officer. Please don't call me that. Because I'm not that. I'm a blogger. Anyway, you got me losing my train of thought. Y'all on this officer shit. Thanks, King Eric. Thanks for joining, brother. Eric is a good name. Hey, and King Eric, I want you to Google what your name means biblically and get back with me, because we both have the same name. My name is Eric too. I want you to look at what your name means biblically. You're gonna learn something about yourself. So back to Usher. So even though Usher was diddled and given herpes by Diddy, he still was allowing Diddy to sleep with his own girlfriend and sleeping with girls after Diddy, catching herpes, passing on herpes, and some more stuff. And you notice that he doesn't do any talking. Him and Justin Bieber, they ain't got nothing to say. They have nothing to say. And they are the keys to all of this, because those were really like the first two other than Craig Mack, because he set Craig Mack up to get him age, right? That's how Craig Mack got age, was through Diddy and the groupies. If you really, remind me of Reggie Wright. Yeah, and I definitely would have been security for your label. And if y'all ain't figured it out, it's been a whole lot of diseases getting passed on around here in that industry, And so on my channel, what I try to do is try to tell these young people, man, how to stay the fuck out of trouble. Because when they get to that USP, they not ready for what's coming. They can't handle it. That's right, brother. Eternal ruler, Eric, eternal ruler, king, ruler of. That's my name as well. Good name. John Hamilton, we don't need nothing. Whole facts is these young dudes should join your thing so they can learn a solid dude. Man, thank you, John. Man, bring them over here. Because I mentor young men. And the thing is, man, and when I mentor young men, let me tell you what they ask me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. What do you think 99% of the young men ask me when I mentor them? What do you think they ask me? Thank you, KT. I appreciate you, Brody. What do you think most young, I want you guys to, 40 Blum, if you were a traveling man, you wouldn't ask a person that out loud now, would you? Yappa, yes. 2. 2. Yes, I have. 2. Matter of fact, I got 8 minutes left on this live. And Yappa boy, man, you guys have been such a cool little crowd with me. I'm going to tell you about the last shooting that I got into when I was in law enforcement. Because since y'all asked me if I ever unalived somebody, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about the last one I got involved in. Then maybe I'll tell you about the first one another day. So my second one, the second time I had to unalive someone, right? Oh no, they ask how they can talk to a woman, how to talk to a woman. That's what they ask. So the second time I had to unalive somebody, right? Second time. I go to this domestic violence call. And to make a long story short, this man decides he wanted to take a pearl-handled chrome 38 and stick it right here, like right here, about this close from my face. Man, I could count every bullet in that thing, man. But see, the thing is, I couldn't give it to him right then because my partner was fighting with him. And so my partner kind of got him in a bear hug like this, right? And the man, since he's bear hugged, he stuck his arms out like that. And he got the gun right here. So if I shoot my partner in the back. I can't do that. So I have to wait. And we're on the second story floor in some budget suites or weeklies or whatever y'all call them. So I get his gun. And the thing is, he starts running, but he has another one. So as he keeps reaching, I can't really give it to him right there either because is kids downstairs. Because if a bullet goes through him, it might go and hit one of these kids downstairs. So to make a long story short, when I was in a position to where I could give it to him, because I had to protect myself, because I had already taken one gun from him that he had right here. And you taught that where there's one, there's two. And as he was reaching for that Glock 40, I double tapped him right here. Well, my bad, I'm lying. I double tapped him right here and one right here. And when you do that, oh nah, man, I'm a teddy bear. Nah, you couldn't disarm. You're not here to disarm anybody when they have a gun. I'm here to go home to my family every night. He had 2 guns. Plus he tried to kill me. So man, when you unalive somebody and you could watch the life drain out of their body, literally. And before they go, they almost look like an innocent little kid crying. They be crying. Not like hollering, but it's like they crying. Like tears are running out of their eye. Because it's almost like, damn, did they make their peace with God? Are they going to heaven? Yeah. So, and the 2 people that I unalived, they were black. So, would somebody say that I was a racist officer at that point? I wouldn't say so, because I worked in a black neighborhood. So, that's another thing that people don't realize, man. When it comes to that unaliving, more Caucasians and Hispanics actually get shot by the police than black people. They just don't broadcast it when it's a Caucasian or a Hispanic. They broadcast it when it's people of our color. But if you go do your research, if you really went and did your research, you see that the police actually shoot more people that are white and Hispanic, not black. But when it comes to us, they just blow it up. It's like, oh, he shot a black person. Well, I shot 2 black people. I mean, does that make me racist? No, hell no, I'm not racist. So it's just like, did I hear a death rattle? With one I have. And William, it don't feel good, bro. It don't feel good, bro. Had to go to counseling. Actually, I'm in therapy right now. God, this is my I'm in therapy as we speak every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. But yeah, I had to go to therapy twice for my 2 shootings. You're going to have nightmares. You're going to see faces. You're going to think like, man, is it something else I could have did? But at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself. And everybody, man, believe it or not, don't have the nuts to pull that, to take 7 pounds of pressure to pull that trigger if you need to, And nah, Big Red. The reason why I said that, Big Red, is because we as people, with the media, everything that goes on in the world, everybody say, oh man, all the police do is kill black people. All the police do is kill black people. And that's not true. I mean, if you really want me to keep it real with you, what's his name? George Floyd? Like I said, I look at it both ways. George Floyd, I could tell you 5 different ways George Floyd could still be alive right now. And even though what that officer did to him was foul, George Floyd made some choices, and I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000 with you. George Floyd actually made some choices that caused his own death, and I'm going to tell you why. If he had gotten into that car like he was supposed to, that officer never would have came. If he had complied with what the police was asking him to do, because they were rookie officers, they were still on probation, right? The other officer never would have called for help. He never would have came. If George Floyd had not taken that fake $20 bill into that store, the police never would have been called. 2 teenagers came outside of that store and just, and told George Floyd while he's sitting across the street in that truck, hey, bro, that $20 bill is fake. Just give us our cigarettes back. If George Floyd had gave those cigarettes back, he would still be here because the police would have never been called. And then George Floyd sat around and waited for the police to come. Why would you stay there after you used yo Nira, I'm on that, but I have to really watch how I talk about that. Yo Nira, I'm on that. And guess what? It's more than 2. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I have to be very careful how I word that because I got some videos coming out about that too, because I have to use some very, very creative words when I talk about that, But anyways, George Floyd could have made some choices that would have still had him here, people. That's all I'm saying, man. And then in the end, he didn't want to get in the car. Well, you going to get in the car. If anybody, man, ever been, you getting in the car, bro. And if you wouldn't have been tripping about, and if you wasn't, and if you wouldn't about, and if you wasn't tripping about, getting in the car, the other officer that did that to him never would have came. That means George Floyd would still be here. But see, the public don't want to hear that part. Me, I'm even across the board. I just tell the truth. I tell it like it is. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what race. George Floyd could have helped himself out greatly. All he had to do was get in the car. That's all he had to do was get in the car. That's it. And the other officer, they never would have called for backup, which means the other officer never would have came, which means he would have still been here alive and kicking. And guys, that's it, man. First of all, man, I appreciate you guys joining my live. I appreciate the energy in my live. Man, you guys made this live worth having today, man. I appreciate the love. And make sure, guys, you guys got to tap in with me because I do them at 5 in the morning, man, Pacific Standard Time before I go to the gym, and I do them in the afternoon. But other than that, guys, it's I don't know about that. We had to talk about it next time. But, guys, my time is up, but make sure, hey, Clark, hit me up about that gym stuff. Because you talk to me, I talk back, guys. Talk to me, I talk back. But don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. May God bless each one of your families. May the Lord keep his hands wrapped around you and your families in these crazy ass times. Keep your head on a swivel when you go somewhere. Man, may the Lord keep his hands wrapped around you while your family get to their destinations and bless you with his traveling grace. Other than that, man, hey, One Stack Maniacs, I love all of y'all. You guys are family. Peace out, and y'all have a blessed night.